After Jacob has his famous dream at Beit El, a vision of angels ascending and descending on a ladder from heaven to earth, he commemorates the event by setting up a stone marker. By erecting a monument to the vision that God had shown him, Jacob ritualizes his experience. Having been overcome by the magnitude of what had happened to him, he felt the need to create a permanent remembrance of it. That feeling, something has happened to me, and I want to do something tangible in response, occurs often in life. And it is the reason for the development of religious rituals. Feeling thankful to God for our food, we recite blessings. When a child becomes bar or bat mitzvah, we make a donation to the synagogue in their honor. When we mourn, we sit shiva in the presence of family and friends to get us through a sad time. Ritualized behavior helps to guide us through difficult times and to celebrate happy ones. It tells us how to behave in situations where we might otherwise be at a loss as to what we should be doing. In Jacob's case, the ritual of the stone marker serves as a public reminder of God's presence at Beit El, a place that would later serve as a major northern sanctuary in the land of Israel. But it's not only at a sanctuary that we suddenly become aware of God's presence, as Jacob did, and not every place that we feel that presence will become that kind of holy sanctuary. There are moments in life when we can expect to feel overwhelmed, and we do, such as at a birth. Yet there are other times when we have no idea that such a thing is going to happen until it does. Like Jacob, we are suddenly shocked into a realization of the miraculous in our midst. And it's at a moment like that when we discover the hidden worlds that swirl about us, unseen and unnoticed for most of our lives. It's not that they weren't always there, but rather that we didn't know it, that we couldn't access them. Suddenly becoming aware of something like that suggests that there are any number of other moments when we might also be in God's presence and not know it. The key is to be open to experiencing them as sacred moments, as distinct and imbued with the divine. It could be during a discussion in class or with friends, alone in nature, at a sporting event even. Feeling God's presence means that the particulars of an experience thrill us and, more importantly, that we understand that feeling as transcending those particulars. Feeling awestruck can also be a secular experience. What would make it sacred is the feeling of connection to God. When Jacob puts up that stone monument, it is because he wants a physical reminder of what had happened to him, a memorial to a moment. Seeing it later, he and others will know that God had appeared at that place, and will also know that beyond the particulars of that appearance, that God dwells in this world and can be apprehended. The ritual is at once a remembrance of a particular instant and a promise about the recurrence of such instance. And it's the same way for all rituals. They invoke past experiences with the divine in order to remind us that those moments can and do continue to happen. Rituals remind us that wherever and whenever we live, God is in this place, and we often don't know it. From all of us at Congregation Beth Judea, Shabbat Shalom.